Hey guys, Kayla Mays here. This is video take two. I actually did this yesterday, but I'm having computer technical difficulties, and that is because I don't know what I'm doing. um, so today I want to talk to you about the fear of inviting, getting over your fear of inviting. And not just pushing it down, not just pushing the fear down, but time to get over it. So let's look at it this way. You want to, you first want to build the relationship with people, and that is going to make inviting not so scary because you're going to feel comfortable with the people that you're inviting. So when you first focus on building a relationship with them, adding value to their life, and just, creating a nice conversation, a nice base to your relationship, they're going to trust you, and then it won't be so scary to invite them to this opportunity, whether that be the coaching opportunity or to a challenge group. Also, changing your vocabulary can help sometimes. So it might make you feel better to call it sharing versus inviting. And that just makes it a little softer, I guess, and not so scary. And that kind of focuses more on the relationship and having trust, them having trust in you, that you can share your story. You can share this opportunity. You can share what it's done for you. And so you can change your vocabulary to share instead of invite. And remember, sharing is caring, right? I have a zoo in here in case you didn't already know. That is what the background noise is. I apologize. My puppy, 75-pound puppy, he likes plastic. So right now he's chewing on a plastic bottle. And then the cat, oh my God, the cat in the background getting in my basket, and the baby's taking my papers. Oh, all right. So, okay. A lot of times you might find people to say no, and that's okay because they just said it wrong. They didn't mean to say no. They meant to say not right now. So don't worry. Don't take it personal. They'll come back around. They really will. I promise you, they're going to come back around. If they really did say no, then, I might kind of let it up to them and just, hold off, keep them in, don't ever cross them off your list, keep them on your list, but wait and see. They'll come back around. It might be a month, it might be 3 months, it might be 6 months, it might be a year, but they're going to come back around to you because you're going to stay consistent. And they're going to see that. They're going to watch your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever it may be. And they're going to see how awesome you're doing, fitness-wise and business-wise. They're going to see that, and they're going to come back around. Because that's another thing. You might think that people aren't watching, but they are. I promise you. You might post something and have 4 people like it, and you're like, oh, man, nobody ever looks at my stuff. No, they're looking. I'm telling you. Believe me. They see it. People see your stuff, and they might not like or comment for whatever reason. There's lots of reasons, but they see it. Trust me, they see it, because you might find 2-3 weeks down the road, somebody says, oh yeah, I saw your post about blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I posted that 3 weeks ago and nobody liked it. Well, they still saw it. And they're remembering it, and they're watching you. So that's another reason that you got to be consistent, and you got to be on your game. You got to, I'm not saying you have to be perfect and you have to eat clean 100% of the time and you have to make sure that, you're doing everything right on. No, nobody's perfect. And yeah, people have time issues. People have other responsibilities, jobs, kids, all that stuff to take care of. Totally get that. But you need to be sharing. You need to be doing the 3 vital behaviors, being a product of the product, and sharing that with your followers on Facebook and Instagram, posting 3 to 5 times a day. Okay, I'm getting off topic, but this is all going to help you with your fear of inviting when you're doing these things. I promise. Also, you want to remember that inviting is not about you. It's not. It's not about growing your business or your team or making you money. It's not. When you realize that it's about them, that's when things will start to click and things will happen for you. Because, for one thing, people don't want to they don't want to hear about you. Yes, you want to share your story and your experience, but they don't want to hear about how them joining a challenge group is going to help you. To be honest with you, I just had somebody from another MLM company message me yesterday, and I don't even know her. I met her at a friend's business, and then she found me on Facebook, which is awesome. I'm glad she did, and I actually am interested in the products. But yeah, so she messaged me and was like, if you could host a party to help me out. I'm like, why would I want to help you out? I don't know you. And, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I don't like her. I like her. She was a nice lady. But my thought in my head was, oh, I hope she doesn't send that to other people, because that's not the way to build your marketing network. It's really not. So anyway, even though I do want to help her out, because like this weekend I'm having a jewelry party for one of my friends from high school, and really I just want to help her out and get some people together. And just because, whatever, I don't care about the jewelry, I don't want to buy any, but I just wanted to have a party and hopefully she makes some money off of it and we can all just hang out. So whatever. Squirrels. I have lots of squirrels in my head, squirrels on my lap. A couple more things. If you are having a high failure rate, you're just not inviting enough. So let's say you invited 10 people and 9 said no, 90% failure rate. That just means you have to invite 30 or 50. And I'm not saying all in one day. Of course, Beachbody encourages you to invite 3 people a day. I often like to bulk invite, I call it, because I don't always get 3 invites in every single day. So instead, I'll make up for it, I guess, if you want to call it that, and I will bulk invite, and I'll do like 20 or 30 in one day. And that just kind of is based on my schedule and when I'm going to put the work in, and when I have free days that I can really spend a lot of time, and when this one decides to nap and stuff. But anyway, lastly, speaking of this one, you have to revert back to your why. Always revert back to your why. Whether that is you're doing this for yourself, you're doing this to get out of debt, you're doing this to be at home with your children, whatever it may be. She's falling asleep. Revert back to your why. That is always going to give you the strength that you need. And, I like to think about it this way. Can inviting be scary? Sometimes, depending on where you are in your business, where you are in your confidence level, where you are as a person. If you're an introvert, yeah, it can be scary. You might feel like you're putting yourself out there, but is it worth it to risk your why? To me, no, it's not, because I don't want to go back to the hospital and have to be away from her. Look at this. See, your why has to be so strong that it makes you cry, which mine does. So I don't want to be away from her, and I don't want somebody else raising her and watching all the awesome changes that she makes every day. So, my why is really strong. So I have to bust my butt, and I have to put myself out there, and I have to invite and share and, do the vital behaviors, the personal development, which you have to do. It is going to help you, when you have those down moments, those down days. And trust me, everybody gets them. It just means you're not doing enough personal development. So, all right, guys, just to recap, to get over your fear of inviting, build the relationships first. Change your vocabulary to share instead of invite, because sharing is caring. Remember that no doesn't mean no. It just means not right now. They said it wrong. And don't worry that you have planted the seed and they will come back around. Remember that everybody is watching you. They are watching. Inviting is not about you, it's about them. And have purpose behind your invitation. What is your purpose behind your invitation? To help other people. Your income is a direct reflection of how many people you're helping. And also, to avoid your 100% failure rate, just invite more and always revert back to your why. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and share with your fellow coaches. And if you guys ever have any questions, please, I'm always available. Feel free to message me, email me, whatever. Check me out on Facebook if you're not friends with me already. All right, take care.